Hey friends, it's Nick here. I know I'm looking a little crazy. Um, we're at the time of the year where the gnats and the mosquitoes are crazy. I don't know if you can see them on this net, but if I don't have one of these nets on when I come outside, I literally get attacked and I can't deal. And I love to be outside, so I gotta do what I gotta do. But anyway, so it's been a little while since our last garden tour. We've gone through a couple of frosts that really affected some of my plants. Some not so much, but some things didn't make it. Some things are struggling. But I want to take you on a quick garden tour, so let's go. All right, so here you can see that this bed is not doing too bad. So we have a drainage issue right here. It's always been a problem, but what can you do? So this is a garlic from the fall, but if you see on the outer edges, there's some garlic that I recently planted. My chives are looking a lot better. This butter crunch lettuce is looking absolutely amazing. And this romaine, this red romaine, it looks beautiful. This bed also has some sweet pea plants. So if you can see, they're really starting to take off with this warm weather and the rain. And so now I just need to train them up and over this trellis. Okay, so this is some of the areas where you can see the damage from the frost. Some of my seedlings look pretty bad, so I'm leaving them planted to see if they might recover. Some of these things I've just replanted, and so they're just starting to sprout. Some of my peppers, you know, they're hanging on. We'll see. This eucalyptus is looking really good. Some of these tomato plants are looking really good. I planted some squash, watermelon, cucumbers, and zucchini last week, and other types of melons, and they're already starting to pop up. So we have this homemade pickling cucumber, crimson sweet watermelon, Kajari melon. There's some more tomatoes back here. So here's an orange currant tomato, sun green tomato with some little sprouts. I think down here we have savor melon, Tigger melon, Floridor squash in the way back, Italian striped zucchini, Magda squash, cue ball zucchini, lemon squash zucchini, sugar baby watermelon. What else? Cool customer OG cucumbers, pickle bush cucumbers. So a lot of our seedlings are looking really good in this greenhouse. Our green stalk has some damage throughout the frost. If you can see these beans, you can see where the leaves got damaged, but once it warmed back up, they started flourishing again. Sage is looking good. Tulsi basil, Zlotyland chamomile, blue spice basil. Let's see where else. Dragon tongue beans, pak choi, sweet Genovese basil, chamomile. So I think some of the stuff that was in this planter might have been damaged, so I have more extra room to add things. Last Friday I planted some more items. I planted some lavender, some butterfly weed, baby's breath, marjoram, nasturtium, zinnia, mullein. What else over here is another greenhouse that has some milkweed, pineapple tomato plants, more pineapple tomatoes, Dr. White cheese in the back, mystery peppers, which are just peppers that the tags fell off and I can't remember what they are, Flavor Burst OG peppers. So we've got a lot going on in our greenhouse. And then we also have this planter that I planted on Friday, which has sweet alyssum, columbine, rudbeckia, cosmos, and poppies. Here in these pots we have a bouquet mix of sunflowers. Down here we have merlot lettuce and granite cabbage. I think it's some kind of Chinese cabbage. Over here we have Chinese sweet basil, little sprouts. We have Siam Queen Thai basil, and then we also have Snow Princess calendula. Down here we have St. John's worts. The kale bed is looking great as ever. Our cabbages survived the frost, and so they will be taking off here soon. That romaine lettuce over there looks great, and the onions look good as well. We've got this cabbage looking good. I think I am going to harvest that here soon within the next week or so. And then we have some more cabbages that I planted. Our beets are looking great. I have a lot of space in here, so I don't know if I'm going to plant more beets or if I'm going to plant other things in here, but we'll see. For this first arch trellis, our butter crunch lettuce right here is looking good. We've got some cilantro right here, some more cilantro right here. We have some lupine. Look at how cute that is. Lupine and bee balm. I moved this over here, so I'm gonna put some mulch on the ground, but these are just some flowers, delphinium, 2 blueberry bushes, some mint, some lavender, and some daffodils that have already bloomed and blossomed. Over here, this is full of calendula right now. That's the only thing that is sprouting. So for our next arch trellis, we don't have anything major planted. I just, you can see where I've done some work around the bottom. Here's some bee balm, cilantro. Over here, we have some hibiscus, and then we have some borage growing right here. On this side, some more cilantro, some bee balm. I cannot remember. Oh, hollyhock. So that must have slid down there. I'm just gonna leave it. Here's marshmallow right here. And then if you can see, there's a little baby nasturtium. I haven't quite gotten to this arch trellis yet, besides getting it in the ground and getting the soil here, but I will be putting mulch around the bottom. To this side, we see our red cabbage are still doing pretty good. I haven't planted anything in here, but I think I'm gonna start with some corn. Our potatoes, this is where a lot of cold damage happened from that frost we had the last week. I think it was 2 days last week. And so the leaves have been pretty damaged, but they're also putting on new growth. So I'm just gonna let that do that, and hopefully we'll have some potatoes here soon. Over here, our onions are actually starting to flower. So I don't know if that's because of the frost that we had, because these were just planted in February, so I don't know that they're supposed to flower yet, but maybe. And that is an echinacea plant that is getting bigger by the day. Our green plants are looking good, but they are also starting to bolt. If you can see in the middle, they have that middle stalk that I tried to take the flower off, but they're still growing. So I don't know if those are just going to bolt for good or if I can try to get some more growth from them. On this side, our other blueberry plants are doing great, getting big, putting on foliage. I did put some fertilizer in these about last week or the week before, so I think that has helped. Strawberries are putting on flowers everywhere, so we should have strawberries here real soon. This spearmint, I still need to plant that, but these onions are doing pretty good now. This oregano is still harvestable. I need to come in, get a head cut and start drying it, but that is looking amazing. Our broccoli also got some frost damage on the leaves, but I think I'm just gonna come out and cut these off since it's still putting on new growth, and hopefully we should have some cabbage soon, or some broccoli soon. We also have these broccolis, so these are a different type of broccoli, so I think that's why they look different and why they're more ahead. And then we also have some more romaine lettuce over there, lemon balm, and I cannot remember what this is. I think it's a mint. Getting close to the end of the tour, we have our tulips here, and as you can see, these ones have already bloomed and dropped their petals, and this is the last one. So I'll let the green stay on for a little bit longer, and then I'll cut those down and let them get ready for next year. This sage smells and looks amazing. Our dahlias back here were actually, they died all the way back from the frost, if you can see this one, and now they're starting to grow back. My yarrow has finally opened up and it looks amazing. I've had these 2 yarrow plants for 2 years, and this is the first that they've opened, so I am amazed. And this one has a lot of little friends. So I have a ladybug here, a ladybug here. There's a ladybug right there. There were 2 that were like mating right in there. So for whatever reason, my ladybugs love this yarrow plant. As we finish up really quick because I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes and gnats, we have rosemary. Oh look, here we go, another ladybug on this other yarrow plant. We have rosemary, parsley, dill in the back, cilantro, echinacea, blue sapphire sage. Come around here, we've got some pansies that survived the frost. And then one of my favorite areas, even though I need to come and pull weeds out of here, we do have a lot of growth on our raspberry plant. So if you can see at each little nodule, we have plenty of growth. So that's pretty much all we have going on right now. Hopefully I can do another video here in the next week and we'll have more growth for you. So thanks for watching and come again.